The AI Revolution, Understanding Your Role in the Future. Opening hook, let's start with a question that's probably crossed your mind more than once. Is AI going to take over everything? Maybe you've seen the headlines. The robot-generated art. The chatbot that sounds more human than your cousin at Thanksgiving. The deepfake videos. The terrifying articles warning about job loss, surveillance, and dystopian control. It's enough to make anyone pause and ask, where do I fit in this AI-powered world? But what if I told you the most powerful thing in the future of artificial intelligence isn't the AI? It's you, the reality of AI. Today, let's rewind for a second. Imagine waking up in the morning. You grab your phone. Your personalized newsfeed is already tailored to your interests. Spotify queues up your go-to focus playlist. Google Maps predicts your route. Netflix later suggests a show that somehow perfectly matches your mood. Magic? Nope. That's AI, quietly woven into the fabric of your everyday life. It's easy to think of artificial intelligence as something futuristic, robotic, maybe even scary. But the truth? AI isn't tomorrow. It's now. And it's not some science fiction villain in a shiny metal suit. It's a silent assistant, a pattern recognition machine. At its core, AI is just this: a system that learns from data and makes predictions or decisions. It filters spam out of your email. It powers the autocomplete in your texts. It personalizes your shopping experience. It optimizes your home thermostat based on your habits. But here's the thing no one tells you enough. AI is powerful, yes, but it's not smart in the way you are. It doesn't understand irony. It doesn't have ambition. It doesn't dream. It doesn't wonder if it made the right decision. It doesn't feel guilt, hope, or awe. That's your territory. And as we marvel at AI's capabilities, let's not forget its limitations. It can generate art, but it doesn't feel wonder. And it can write essays, but it doesn't understand truth. It can mimic empathy, but it doesn't care. Which leads us to the bigger question. Understanding AI's potential now. Just because AI isn't sentient doesn't mean it isn't revolutionary. Let's zoom out. What if we could diagnose diseases faster than ever before? What if we could predict natural disasters and save lives in the process? What if we could create more accessible, personalized education for every child on Earth? That's the potential of AI. In healthcare, it's helping doctors analyze scans and detect early signs of cancer with incredible precision. In agriculture, it's helping farmers optimize water usage and crop yields to feed more people with fewer resources. In logistics, it's transforming how we move products, saving time, fuel, and emissions. In education, it's personalizing lessons so every student learns at their pace, not the average pace. AI is already shaping industries. But beyond efficiency and scale, it offers something even more powerful: the chance to solve problems we once thought were unsolvable. Imagine climate models so precise we can prevent disasters before they happen. Imagine translating every known language in real time, creating a bridge across cultures. Imagine helping researchers find cures not in decades, but in years. And yet, with this power comes complexity. Because technology isn't neutral. It reflects the biases, choices, and priorities of those who build it. And that's why we must not only celebrate AI's potential, we must question it, shape it, steer it with purpose. Who gets access to this tech? Whose data trains the models? Whose values guide the algorithms? That's not a conversation for someone else. It's one for all of us. Because the future of AI isn't just about machines. It's about the humans behind them and beside them. Confronting AI anxiety. Let's be real for a second. The moment you hear AI, what comes up? For some, it's curiosity. For many, it's fear, and rightfully so. You hear about AI writing code, drawing art, answering questions faster than a human ever could. And deep inside, there's that whisper, what if I get left behind? That's AI anxiety, and it's spreading like wildfire. Maybe you felt it too. The fear that your job will be replaced. The unease about being watched, tracked, analyzed by invisible algorithms. The concern that a powerful few will wield AI while the rest of us become obsolete. Let's unpack this. Job displacement? Yes, certain roles will evolve or even disappear. But that's only one side of the story. The World Economic Forum projects that AI will create millions of new jobs that didn't exist a decade ago. Roles like prompt engineers, AI ethicists, data curators, and human-AI interaction designers. In other words, AI isn't just taking jobs, it's transforming them. The key is staying adaptable, not perfect, but curious. What about surveillance and misuse? Absolutely, we should be concerned and engaged. Data privacy isn't a luxury, it's a human right. And ethical oversight isn't optional, it's the backbone of a just AI-powered world. But remember, every major shift in human history, electricity, the internet, even agriculture, came with growing pains and uncertainty. What helped us thrive? Awareness, education, participation. And that's where you come in. Because this isn't just a tech issue, it's a people issue. And it's time for people like you to be part of the conversation. Strategies for AI empowerment. So how do we go from fear to fuel? How do we take all this innovation and ensure it works for us, not against us? Let's break it down into practical moves. 1. Learn the language. You don't have to become an engineer overnight. But start with the basics. What is machine learning? What's a neural network? How does generative AI work? There are incredible free resources out there, from YouTube explainers to Google's AI training labs to Andrew Ng's AI for Everyone course. Because the moment you understand how something works, the fear starts to fade. Knowledge is empowerment. 2. Join the conversation. Talk about AI at work. Ask how it's being used. Join online communities, Twitter, Discord, LinkedIn groups focused on AI. Attend meetups. Watch debates. Comment on articles. You don't need to have all the answers. Just ask better questions. Because every great movement starts with a chorus of curious, courageous voices. 3. Advocate for ethical AI support policies that demand transparency and fairness in AI systems. Push for inclusive data sets. Champion diversity in the teams building tomorrow's technology. When you see bias, call it out. When you see innovation with integrity, amplify it. Because ethical AI isn't a side quest. It's the foundation of trust in this new world. And trust? It's the bridge between fear and progress. A future, shaped by collaboration. Here's the plot twist. The future of AI isn't a cold, lifeless world where humans are replaced by machines. It's a collaborative renaissance, a new chapter where AI helps us do what we do best. Create, connect, imagine, solve. Picture this. A doctor using AI to detect disease early, but still being the one to deliver empathy and healing. A teacher using AI to tailor lesson plans, but still being the one to spark curiosity. An artist using AI tools to expand their medium, but still being the soul behind the vision. The magic isn't in the machine. The magic is in the merge, where human depth meets machine speed. But for that to work, we need something more than just code. We need accountability. That means creating guardrails. Ethical frameworks that govern how AI is trained and deployed. Policies that ensure AI serves the many, not just the powerful few. Global collaboration. Not just Silicon Valley, but Nairobi, Sao Paulo, and your own local community. Because this future, it belongs to everyone, or it belongs to no one. And that balance, between potential and protection, between innovation and intention, that's the line we get to walk together. Final takeaway. Let's be crystal clear. You don't need to be a programmer to shape the future of AI. You just need to be present, informed, willing to learn, to question, to lead with heart and ethics and vision. Because here's the truth, AI will keep evolving, fast. New tools will keep emerging. But the character of our future? That's still in human hands. And that's your cue. So start where you are. Learn something new about AI this week. Ask your company how it's using it. Join the conversations. Speak up for fairness. Experiment. Build. Dream. Because the AI revolution isn't about machines rising. It's about humanity rising, with better tools and even greater purpose. And if you're reading this, watching this, sharing this, you're already part of the movement. Let's shape it wisely.